Okay, friends, here we are in the School-Age Child Blackboard shell. We will be using this a lot, so if you're not familiar with Blackboard or the course, please go ahead and watch this little video here for you. But when you first come in and you click Start Here, this is the menu that will come up. This is where you'll find the syllabus, our student learning outcomes, an addendum to the syllabus, and any important links that you'll be using over and over again. We're going to be referring to the Michigan Learning Standards here, which if you click it, it's a web link, and the Michigan Department of Education standards come up. So we'll be using these. We'll also be looking at the model standards for out-of-school programs in Michigan. So this is aftercare standards. And again, it opens up to a PDF. So these are things we'll use all the time. If you'd like a hard copy of the syllabus, you're free to print it. Remember, you have $50 of free printing with your student ID in the ARC, so please take advantage of that. If you take a look at our syllabus here, you can see the books not here. The School-Age Child is not listed, but it's called Caring for School-Age Children by Phyllis Click and Jennifer Parker, and you can get that at the bookstore if you haven't already. Man, I hope you have it because you're going to be doing some work out of it today. Alrighty. This stuff is all the same for pretty much any other course you've taken here in the Early Childhood Department. Obviously, if you have any special needs, please let me know. Our grading scale, and our requirements for this course. These are our main activities and assignments we're going to be doing to make your grade. Each chapter has a case study at the end, which you're going to be required to do for each chapter. So there's 17 chapters and they're 15 points each. So as you can see, this is a big chunk of your grade, 255 points. So you'll submit that on Blackboard in each weekly folder. We'll also have an anti-bullying assignment that hasn't quite been established yet. So when I finish the rubric, I will give that to you. You'll also have a Saturday morning cartoon assignment, which would be a lot of fun on the weekend, and that won't take you long to do at home. And then the bulk of our classes are going to be these in-class demo activities and learning experience plans. If you've taken me for another class, for example, 141, you know this structure well. I will teach you and do a demo of a lesson and an activity in class, and then the next week or the week after, you'll be creating a demo and an activity for us to do in class, and you'll have a lesson plan written to go with it. I will show you where the lesson plan format will be in a minute. We're going to be doing lots of in-class activities, so you will get points for participating in those. And of course, you'll have a final assignment presentation, which the kinks are being worked out as well. You can look at the tentative calendar here, and I'll also have a grid type calendar ready to hand out to you on Thursday, but you can see when things are due, what chapters we're going to be taking care of each week. In the beginning, we're going to be doing a lot of chapters really fast, but they're not long chapters. Please, please, please try and read them before class. It's hard to have discussions with you about things if you're not prepared. I want to make a note on April, I think it's the 28th, the Thursday. There will be no ground class. Here it is. I'm going to Las Vegas for a wedding. So all of our assignments will be on Blackboard, kind of like how this is presented to you today. Scroll down, scroll down. Now I want to show you the addendum I posted because as the Early Childhood Department amended something as a whole. So we'll all be following the same grading rules when it comes to late assignments and makeup work. So this is new. Any kind of homework, test, whatever we do, you can turn it in up to a week late and get only 25% docked. That's in addition to if you have any spelling errors, content, you didn't do it right, there are things wrong, and you will only have that week to turn it in. After that, you get 0 points. If you missed your presentation in week 10 or your final or whatever we do, On week 10, there will be no way to make that up. So I'm going to give you a lot of time and a lot of knowledge around week 5 so you know what exactly will be expected of you during week 10. It's very important because I used to take late work until week 8 or 9 whenever it was due, but we've decided as a group not to do this anymore. You will have 1 week. So if you turn it in on the day it's due and it needs edits and I want you to redo it, or you want to redo it for more points, you can do so in that week and you will not be docked. But if you turn it in over a week late and you don't like your points, you will not have a chance to redo it. We can talk about this more when I am there in person on Thursday. All right, let me close that up, close that up, go back here. So I'm going to also put the lesson plans here as well. So you're going to see what my computer is doing. Let me go to 181. And you're going to have the 100 level lesson plan and the 100 level lesson plan filled in with a description rubric. And my phone is ringing. Hold it, please. All right, my vet just called. Sorry about that. It's kind of funny that I can pause and restart this. All right, let me upload this lesson plan for you. And you'll see this in course information. So there will be a blank one, and then there will be one that's filled out for you. And we'll look at this more together when I see you face to face in class. But this is where it will be when you need to access a lesson plan. Level 100 rubric. All right. I just want to make sure I put those up before I forgot. All right. So there they are under this. Then let me move this down a little bit more. There we go. Or not. Okay. So that's where you'll find all of the important things. If you have any questions about the syllabus, come ready Thursday and we can talk about it in class then, or like I said, feel free to email me. Alrighty, if I ever send out announcements, you will get an email to your Baker email address. Please check your Baker email address every day. They will not send to your Gmail. They will not send to your Hotmail. They will only send to your Baker. So when I send an announcement, it will show up here, but you will also get a notification in email for you to read. So please, please, please read it. We'll be using discussion board on and off, but not weekly, so you don't need to worry about that. And then our weekly folders is where the bulk of our information is going to be. I've been uploading into week 1 today, and it's not complete because I just wanted to get this video going. But the format is usually going to be, you know, we talk about a PowerPoint, we look at a PowerPoint, we look at some web links together, and then we're going to do an in-class activity. Because I'm not physically there, this is very spelled out for you what to do. You're going to watch the Chapter 1 PowerPoint first, and then you're going to do the in-class activity together. And when you click this, a Word document will open up, and it will give you the instructions. So you're going to, in groups, like of 2 or 3, draw a picture of what the ideal caregiver looks like to you on a large sheet of paper. And around him or her, you're going to design a list of qualities that you believe a caregiver should have using all the letters in the alphabet. So, for example, A is adventurous. So once your group is completed, you're going to share with the class. So you show the other group, they show you, discuss which characteristics you guys have as caregivers already and which ones you think you need to develop further. Then in your groups, you're going to pick 5 qualities from that list that your group believes to be the most important. And with your group, you're going to write a help wanted ad for a position in an after-school care program. So you're going to say, job, person wanted, someone who is like this. And using all of those characteristics, those 5 you talked about, write an ad for somebody who might want a job in a caregiver situation. All right, close this back to here. Then you're going to open the chapter 2 first, and the directions are going to come up. And this. So you're going to watch the chapter 2 PowerPoint. Sorry about that. And then you're going to go over these 3 kind of scenarios with your groups. So on cyberbullying, on developmental stages, and on timeout. Close that and close that, actually. So you're going to watch the PowerPoint first. Chapter 3 is going to be different. I'm going to have you do the activity first and then flip through the PowerPoint. So obviously you're going to be needing your device. Please bring it charged and ready to go every day. We're going to use it every day. All right. You can always go and look in Grade Center here. Check your grade every day. I'll be updating things as you turn them in. And as you can see in the weekly folders yet, I've not put the case study assignment links, but they'll be up there. So it will say Chapter 1 case study, Chapter 2 case study, and the due dates will be listed with those too. Alrighty, I hope you have a good class. Work together. Please talk about the things in the week 1 folder and complete them. I'll briefly touch on them on Thursday. And when I come back, we're going to talk about indoor games in after school care programs. And thank you so much for being so understanding and cooperative. I hope you guys have a good first class together.